Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiance Brandon Gibbs is the new Big Ed Brown. 90 Day Fiance fans are not impressed with Brandon Gibbs. They are now comparing him to Big Ed Brown, which is not meant as a compliment. An exclusive clip was shown by 90 Day Fiance that fans were shocked by. Keep reading to find out more about this comparison and the clip that started it all. 90 Day Fiance, The Last Resort Season 2 premiered on Monday, December 2nd. Fans were ready to see all of the drama go down between the couples. Showcased in the second season are Jasmine and Gino, Julia and Brandon, Rob and Sophie, Josh and Natalie, Stacy and Florian, and Ari and Binyam. There is so much to unfold with each couple. However, it seems Brandon has revealed that he and Julia are bringing a lot of baggage to this season. He also hinted that Julia was unfaithful. Will they make it through all of the hardships? Brandon Gibbs is said to be the new Big Ed Brown. 90 Day Fiance shared a clip of Brandon giving Julia a razor and telling her she needed to shave down there. Fans were not impressed with this and compared him to Big Ed when he told Rose she needed to shave her legs and brush her teeth. Brandon is acting just like Big Ed when he asked Rose to shave her legs. Big Ed all over again. Who Brandon think he is Big Ed telling her to shave what's next mouthwash? He's trying to be like Big Ed rude AF SMH. Brandon a new Big Ed rude. Reminds me of when Ed did this. Awful. Yikes. He is not going to be getting any love from fans after this. He was also sitting there laughing about it with Rob. Fans feel bad for Julia since this happened. It seems as though fans did not like that Brandon told Julia she needed to shave down there. It reminded them of when Big Ed told Rose she needed to shave her legs and gave her a toothbrush as a present. Viewers are saying Brandon is the next Big Ed, which they do not mean as a compliment. Yikes. Brandon might have a lot of hate coming his way. What did you think about the clip? Did it rub you the wrong way? Sound off in the comments below. Nafsiger to the infamous Big Ed Brown. Now, with the latest season unfolding, there's a new contender emerging in the most talked about category, Brandon Gibbs. If you've been following the drama, you'll notice the undeniable similarities between Brandon and Big Ed, two unlikely stars with personalities that have sparked passionate reactions from fans. While they may seem like different types at first glance, there are striking resemblances that have led many to speculate, could Brandon be the new Big Ed? For those who may not be as familiar with Brandon, he's one of the stars of 90 Day Fiance alongside his fiancée, Julia Trubkina. When Brandon first appeared on the screen, he was portrayed as the nice guy next door, a down-to-earth, hard-working farm boy from Virginia. His love story with Julia was charming but quickly became mired in a sea of tension, with the couple facing significant hurdles like strict parental rules and cultural differences. On the surface, Brandon seemed like the type of guy fans would root for, the sweet, slightly awkward, and naive country boy in the infamous Big Ed Brown. Now, with the latest season unfolding, there's a new contender emerging in the most talked about category, Brandon Gibbs. If you've been following the drama, you'll notice the undeniable similarities between Brandon and Big Ed, two unlikely stars with personalities that have sparked passionate reactions from fans. While they may seem like different types at first glance, there are striking resemblances that have led many to speculate, could Brandon be the new Big Ed? For those who may not be as familiar with Brandon, he's one of the stars of 90 Day Fiance alongside his fiancée, Julia Trubkina. When Brandon first appeared on the screen, he was portrayed as the nice guy next door, a down-to-earth, hard-working farm boy from Virginia. His love story with Julia was charming but quickly became mired in a sea of tension, with the couple facing significant hurdles like strict parental rules and cultural differences. On the surface, Brandon seemed like the type of guy fans would root for, the sweet, slightly awkward, and naive country boy in over-his-head romance or drama. When it comes to the love lives of both men, one can't help but notice a disturbing trend. Both seem to have a tendency to drag their partners into unnecessary drama, whether intentional or not. For Big Ed, his relationship with Rose was marred by multiple instances of outright disrespect. He made numerous comments about her appearance, treated her like a charity case, and even insulted her family. His treatment of her created a whirlwind of chaotic moments that turned a seemingly genuine relationship into a complete disaster. Brandon's relationship with Julia has similarly been filled with obstacles, not from outside forces, but from his own inability to take control of his situation. Whether it's his constant hesitance to fully commit to Julia or his failure to have honest conversations with his parents, the drama surrounding their relationship seems largely of his own making. For example, Brandon repeatedly refuses to have serious conversations with his parents about moving out, leading to frustration from both Julia and the fans. This type of drama, largely a result of Brandon's lack of agency, echoes the constant chaos that surrounded Big Ed's relationships. The fans' reactions, love, hate comparisons. There's no denying that both Big Ed and Brandon have become polarizing figures in the 90 Day Fiancé fandom. For some, Brandon is the nice guy who's simply caught in an awkward situation, while others see him as a man-child incapable of handling his own life or relationships. His inability to break free from his parents' control and assert his own independence makes him a figure of ridicule, much like Big Ed. The same dynamic played out with Big Ed, who became a symbol of cringe-worthy self-sabotage, bad decisions, and awkward interactions. Ed's bizarre behavior quickly turned him into one of the most polarizing figures in the show's history. Fans either loved to hate him or hated to love him, and that dynamic has translated seamlessly to Brandon. Both men have a knack for turning what should be simple situations into complex, emotionally charged dramas. Whether it's Big Ed's inability to have a normal conversation without insulting someone or Brandon's endless hesitation to make a decision, both have made their presence known by causing chaos in their relationship. While Brandon Gibbs may have started out as the mild-mannered, nice guy counterpart to Julia's fiery and spirited personality, over time, he has taken on some of the qualities that made Big Ed such a memorable figure in the 90 Day Fiancé world. Whether it's their shared awkwardness, reliance on their parents, or tendency to create drama where none is needed, it's clear that Brandon shares several of the same characteristics that made Big Ed infamous. As 90 Day Fiancé continues to unfold, it's no surprise that viewers are increasingly comparing the two men. Will Brandon rise above the drama and become a beloved character in his own right, or will he continue to live up to the Big Ed comparisons? Only time will tell.